Okay, here goes South America, which will be pretty quick, partly because there's not very many countries in it, and partly because I'm not very good at it to make it very detailed. So the northwest coast is kind of a shallow triangle shape like this. It's about equal. That got a little taller than I meant it to. Maybe it should end there. And then there's a straight down part, which is a little longer than this. And then it's gonna hook slightly. That's the tip. And it's gonna come up to about level with this point and a diagonal about like this, except that halfway, roughly halfway up this straight part, there's a little bay. And then this is really not a straight line, but we're going to simplify it to a straight line. There's a line from here to here, except that it's got a little zigzag a little more than halfway down, like that, kind of. Okay. Now, country of Chile comes to about there, the top of this straight part, and it's a very long, narrow jobby. It just comes all the way down there. Peru, straight north from here, and then in there, a little bit above the point, maybe a third of the way up this leg, and then there's a big sea scoop out there. Now you take this piece of Peru from the westernmost point to up there, you just carve out that little bit. That's Ecuador. Ecuador, Peru, that's Chile. Colombia, starting from the northernmost point here, scoop down a little bit, and then go down and over a little stair step like that. That's Colombia. That's not really the right shape, but it'll be okay. Venezuela has this, it's sort of a three, it's like that uneven podium that Olympic athletes stand on to get their medals, only upside down, if you know what that is. If not, don't worry about it. But there's like this step, and then there's this step, and then there's this step. So it's like, here's the bronze medalist and the silver medalist and the gold medalist, or not. And then that goes north. There's actually a little bay right here if you care. That's Venezuela. Then there's three countries right in here. Doesn't come quite to the zigzag. That is, let's see, Guyana and Suriname, and then French Guiana is a French colony, not its own independent country. Then all of this is Brazil, but right above this little bay is a little thing that is Uruguay. And let's see, from partway up the straight part of Peru here to this bit of Chile, there's Bolivia. Bolivia has a little round scoop out. That's going to be Paraguay, and then it sort of slopes up here. That's not the right shape, but we're doing the simple map. Paraguay is sort of shaped like, I sort of thought it was like a styrofoam packing peanut, but it's basically just a little oval that has a little hook that comes down there. This is a little wavy. So this is Bolivia, this is Paraguay, and then from Paraguay, the Brazil to Argentina border drips down. It comes here and then goes, and then meets Uruguay here, about there. Argentina, Brazil. And that is all the countries in South America.